afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. Came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Mitchell finds Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty. Finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell looking it over. Hangs in mid-air and converts on the double clutch layup.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Paul passes to Booker. Right wing. Paul finds Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And it's Mitchell missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And good that time.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Puts one up from 19. Another one falls for Phoenix.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Cameron Payne's checked in for Devin Booker. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Now here's Payne. Ball outside. Over Conley. The shot's good from Paul.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Payne passes to Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Chris Paul is just a master of drawing contact on shots.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Conley. Misses from short range.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And there's Payne. That's good on the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Conley against Paul. And it's Conley penetrating. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Crowder with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Ayton finds Bridges. Payne with it, covered by Mitchell. Payne passes to Ayton. Pocket 4. Phoenix no good that time either.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Crowder's got 6.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable! If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is doubled. Launches it. On the wing, Mitchell. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
At his size, Chris Paul is used to getting contact on his shots. He has really spent a lot of time learning how to finish despite getting bodied.
Now here's Conley. Back to Gay. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Paul. 8 points for him. Over Conley. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for him.
Right there from mid-range. This is where Paul's craftiness is magnified.
Paul against Conley. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well. It's hard to beat him to the spot.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Paul. 14 points for him. Three-pointer, Crowder. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Payne looking around. And there's the pass to Paul. From outside the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Back to Clarkson. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Gobert.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Nice shot by Gobert.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Paul. Shot from free throw range. Here's Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Payne. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 20.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Jazz making a change here. Haskell's checked in. Stolen by Clarkson. Now the dish to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Doesn't have to jump much because of his length. It is unmatchable. Rudy Gobert.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Paul. He's got 17. Outside Crowder.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Biyombo at the power forward position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all three levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Nobody near Pascal. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Booker. It's tipped. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timeout called, the Suns. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs. That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Shamet after the basket by Utah. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Here's Clarkson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Good on the 3-point shot.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Biyombo. For the finish. And the dunk by Biyombo.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 7. It's tipped. Here's Clarkson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Biyombo. Johnson outside. Back to Biyombo. 6 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet the pass to Booker. Pulls up on the elbow. O'Neal with the rebound. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun. Getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Jazz call time here. For the Jazz, Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Eric Paschall. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. And the Suns also making a change. Haynes checked in. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Here's Payne. A pass to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 15.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Whiteside gets to Conley. He feeds it to Bogdanovich.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. And so Bogdanovich knows both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Payne with it. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to Booker. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. Now here's Booker. He's got 15. No good with the wing jumper. And another area where Bogdanovic is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Oh, Whiteside in position. O'Neal passes to Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 11-point Utah lead.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Booker outside. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Trying to get open is Crowder. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for your Jazz, Hassan Whiteside.
He's off on the first.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Suns trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Payne. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Payne's got 6 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Conley against Crowder. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Passes it to Conley. Clock at 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 13 feet away. No good from Booker. Jazz leading by 8. Conley kicks to Mitchell. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. No good on the triple.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. And Utah turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Nancy's checked in for O'Neal. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Left side Crowder. Back to Payne. For 3, Bridges. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. The Suns making a switch here. Hall's checked in. 34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 35. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 37.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Ayton. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Utah looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 37 points. Such a steady floor general. Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what he does for your offense.
He's the pace setter. The guy can set the pace for your team. He moves the ball well, and he's going to make sure you get great shots.
He plays out there on the floor. Someone you can trust to just make the right play.
Plus, great dude. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Crowder. Down low, stolen by O'Neal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mitchell against Booker. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 17. And here's Booker. He's got 15. Ball outside. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Utah leading by 17. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Chris Paul and the dunk by O'Neal.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Now here's Paul. He's got 19. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 21.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Bogdanovich rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 17. Here's Crowder. Yep, that one goes. Crowder's got 8 points.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and...
Oh!
No, he didn't.
My. goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now Conley. At the top of the key, Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shot by Crowder, no good. One-on-one here. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Suns trail by 17. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So both teams changing it up here. And the first one drops.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. Now here's Conley. The pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. With the shot. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 18. And now the Suns, a fast break. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And McGee kicks to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Booker. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Phoenix, they shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Conley against Paul. Haskell has the open look. Rebound by the Suns. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee is pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz leading by 16. Here's Conley. He has 6. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And McGee kicks to Craig. Johnson outside. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. McGee, the pass to Paul. 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Conley feeling it out. Haskell. It's blocked. Clarkson against Booker. Johnson inside. McGee up top. He dishes it to Paul. That's tipped. Back to McGee. Second shot opportunity. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense. Delivers a perfect pass.
Conley into the lane. A rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 16. Booker in the corner. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound. Scholes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Conley against McGee. To the middle. And Gobert gets to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
His role is primarily defense, but you like to see Gobert getting involved with his scoring.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 16-point game. Booker looking around. And the layup is good. McGee's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Here's Paul. Again, Phoenix.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Here's Conley, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Craig. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Haskell finds Clarkson. Shoots from the elbow. Stolen by McGee. Paul with the ball. He's got 23. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. No good from the wing. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And Booker kicks to Paul. The dish now to Johnson. McGee, the pass to Johnson. Trains the 3-pointer. 12 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Clarkson from past the arc. Pascal, the second chance points on the tip in. Wolves got 6.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1. Paul for 3. Good work defensively by Conley.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Passes it to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Paul passes to Ayton. Over Bogdanovich. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 15. Here's Paul. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Booker dishes to Bridges. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And stolen by Booker. Inside, Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 8th assist in the game.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
To the inside. And the rejection by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Here's Mitchell. Whiteside inside. Ayton's there. Out to Conley. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. Utah leading by 16. Bogdanovich finds Whiteside. Conley with it. And here is Mitchell. Defended by Booker. The drive by Mitchell.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 18. And the Suns call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The 8-footer, Ayton. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 18. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up, and that one is good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah leading by 16. Here's Mitchell. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid up and in by Conley.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Pass to Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now Bridges. Four on the clock. Good on the 13-footer. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Jazz leading by 18. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Paul against Conley. They double team Conley. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 16. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Stolen by Michael Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Ball against Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Paul, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3, is known as a tremendous leader.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Mitchell passes to Conley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Phoenix on defense. It's a 16-point game. Shot clock at 6.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Bounce pass, Conley. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert can't hit. Suns trail by 14. Here's Crowder, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Utah called for the foul.
Nice job by Crowder. More of a shooter than a ball handler. Surprising the D that time.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Jazz have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. They double team Conley. Shamet with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Over Mitchell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 27 points for Chris Paul. And the Jazz call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. The shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron. Jazz leading by 10. Conley with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 assists. Conley against Paul.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Shamet with the steal. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
O'Neal misses. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bridges.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ayton. 2 shots. And Gobert drops them both.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Shamet. Mitchell outside.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. For the Jazz, Nancy's checked in for Bogdanovich. Manuel House comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biombo is checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Bridges. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Chris Paul. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And he makes the first. And Mitchell drops them both. Now, here's Shamet. Bulls from the top of the key. That one a little long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And Mitchell drops them both. And Phoenix has possession. Down by 15. Here's Holiday.
Utah foul call.
First one falls for him.
Shooting.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Butler. And he converts the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, you know, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.